Hello everybody, this is Gareth Goon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Or if you'd like to donate to my ministry and the charities that I support, you can do so at garethgoon3 at gmail.com on PayPal. This one here is Israeli child discovers rare gemstone at biblical Korazim in Galilee. Israel's Galilee region has been in the headlines in recent months because of rocket and drone attacks by the Iranian-backed terror group Hezbollah. However, on Monday the region made news for a very different reason when a school excavation trip at Korazim National Park led to a significant archaeological discovery. 12-year-old Alon Horowitz, a student at Ramat Korazim Regional Elementary School, was participating in an excavation conducted by the Israel Nature and Parks Authority in cooperation with Ariel University in Samaria when he discovered a rare gemstone. The stone Horowitz found is an agate of the Nicolo variety, which is rare and highly valued. Archaeologists believe the stone was likely part of a piece of jewellery worn by a wealthy individual during the late Roman or early Byzantine periods, roughly between the 1st and 6th centuries Anno Domini. Further studies of the stone and site where it was found may help researchers narrow that time frame. Horowitz described the discovery to the Parks Authority. After 3 days of excavations, about 10 minutes before we finished, I was digging with a pickaxe and suddenly saw something blue, round and special. I picked it up and showed it to the archaeologist. When I realised it was something rare, I felt really happy and proud. Small finds like this open a large window into the personal lives of the residents of ancient Korazim, not only its buildings and streets, but also their world of beauty, personal status, and connections, said Akia Cohen Tavor, director of the excavation at Ariel University. He added that stones like this were often part of jewellery worn by wealthy people in the ancient Near East. The presence of such a stone in the ruins of the Byzantine era Korazim indicate that it was a prosperous centre of trade and production. The assessment is consistent with other artefacts unearthed at the site, including a large synagogue and mikveh, wine production machinery, and an olive press, all of which point to the relatively sophisticated commercial infrastructure. Korazim National Park is built around the archaeological remains of an ancient Jewish village mentioned in the Gospel accounts of Yeshua's earthly ministry. In Matthew chapter 11, we read that Yeshua visited this area and shared his message there, but the village rejected this message, leading him to declare in verse 21, "Woe to you, Korazim! Woe to you, Bethsaida! For if the mighty works which were done in you had been done in Tyre and Sidon, they would have repented long ago in sackcloth and ashes." The same question appears in the Gospel of Luke chapter 10, verse 13. Located just north of the Sea of Galilee, the park has long been a destination for tourists, particularly Christian pilgrims. Archaeological excavations at the site have uncovered numerous artifacts from the time of Yeshua, drawing interest from visitors, researchers, students, and historians alike. The Israeli Nature and Parks Authority website describes the site by saying it contains a Jewish town in the basalt landscape overlooking the Sea of Galilee. The beautiful synagogue at Korazim, built at the end of the 4th century or the beginning of the 5th century of the Common Era, is made of basalt, the region's most common stone, carved in geometric, floral, and faunal patterns. This is just another wee special tiny artifact that proves that Israel was a bustling society and very affluent for the time in which they were living. This wee stone might just be one wee gemstone, but it is another piece of what the Bible said whenever it said that Israel and the Jewish people shall delight in their dust. And that is what they're doing. They're going through the dust and finding special artifacts which prove the Bible. Shalom, Maranatha, and good on this little archaeologist for finding this. Shalom.